With Bitcoin curling up towards all-time highs, Bitcoin mining stocks are ready to explode. In this video, I'll be showing you guys which mining stocks I'm buying and where I see them going this cycle. So jumping right into it, we can see last cycle here, Bitcoin did from the bottom here in March 20, when COVID happened in the halving, to the top here at the end of 2021, it did a 1,500% gain in 600 days. So if we take a look at Mara here and see what they did in that same time frame, from the bottom in 2020 when the halving was to the top at the end of the cycle in the end of 2021, we did almost a 14,000% return compared to a 1,500% return. And this is why Bitcoin mining stocks can be so enticing. They can almost act as leverage Bitcoin and outperform Bitcoin even. So as we can see here, JP Morgan notes that 14 of the US listed miners had an aggregate market cap of 21.9 billion as of June 30th, with TeraWolf Inc. being the best performer and Argo Blockchain being the worst. So nearly every single miner tracked outperformed Bitcoin in June, reflecting the market's enthusiasm for AI data centers and the scarcity and value of power access. So some of these miners are shifting into an AI narrative like IREN. IREN is up a ton from April, and this is one that I would be a little more cautious buying because it needs to find some more support here and it needs to consolidate a little bit more. And this is going to be my smallest position out of all of them. Mara is currently going to be my biggest position, and I have some lines drawn here on the chart so we can go ahead and take a look at that. When consolidation like this moves really sideways and it gets really tight like this, typically it leads to massive breakouts. So we could see here, there was a lot of consolidation that happened last cycle here from August all the way up until November, and that really reminds me of this consolidation. It's almost a very similar time frame, right? And that led to a massive pump from $2 all the way up to $6. So that was a 3x pump. So if you kind of come over here and we extrapolate out, CLSK, or this is Mara, sorry, Mara has been moving sideways in this $20 range for a long time now here. Since all the way, I mean, they were the same price here in December, honestly, and they've been moving sideways since March. So usually after this is, you would expect a big breakout to the upside. And what we can do here is you can see there's some big resistance here at 36 and some very, very, very solid support here at $6, but there's even more support here at $15. So I'd keep an eye on $15 a lot more than 6, of course. I highly doubt we'd ever come back down to 6 during this bull market, and I highly doubt, honestly, we're coming back down to 15 either from Mara. So if we extrapolate out and say that we go from here to, let's say, even if we just alone test the highs from earlier this year on Mara, that's going to be a 50% move alone. And if we test all-time highs from last cycle, which I really think we'll do, that'll be almost a 300% move. And where do I really see these mining stocks going? Obviously, it's very tricky with price predictions. This is not financial advice. Obviously, do your own research, but I have good position size in Mara and CLSK. And where I kind of see them going in the future is somewhere in either early 25 or at the end of 25. I'm expecting the Bitcoin cycle to kind of peak out. And from here, I'm expecting them to not only pass all-time highs, but we could see even there's potential for them to do a 4x plus and even pass $100 on Mara here. Similar thing with CLSK. CLSK has been consolidating even more tightly than Mara, so this could lead to even bigger breakout to the upside. Here we had a big green candle as we did well over the weekend. Bitcoin did well over the weekend, so Bitcoin mining stocks had to catch up. We have a lot of support here at this $16 range and then the $14 range. So I added this morning on Mara and CLSK actually. So keep that in mind. And we move forward up to the upside, and we're gonna have big resistance here at around 2150, it looks like. So if we just alone, same thing, if we just go here and we test all-time highs, that's a 50% move from earlier this year. Once again, though, I see us going much higher. If we test all-time highs from last cycle, that's a 150% move. CleanSpark is one of the newer Bitcoin mining stocks, so I don't think it did crazy well last cycle. You can see it didn't really have this double top and it fizzled out. CLSK, fundamentally, if you guys want to check out Invest Answers, he's a really unbiased YouTuber. He shows a lot of miner reports and breaks down a lot of the fundamentals, and we can see here that IREN, CLSK, and Mara are producing really good dollar value out of each of their rigs, and so you can see some of the biggest producers are going to be, you know, Mara, CLSK, and IREN. So that's why I really like them. Fundamentally, they're really good, and we can see here that even Mara and CLSK hold a good amount of Bitcoin on their balance sheet compared to their market cap. So definitely something to keep an eye on are Mara, CLSK, IREN. If you want something more high risk that has the AI narrative, obviously we have still what a 20% move to all-time high, so it's a little bit less. But we have to keep in mind that it also has really pumped up a lot. So you really have to be cautious buying this. Make sure that you identify proper support before you enter. Really appreciate you guys watching. If you guys could like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my Twitter. I've been really active there if you guys want to get some more alpha on crypto. If you guys want to earn a free airdrop, check out my referral link in the description below. All you have to do is sign up, and it takes 2 minutes, and you'll use this browser extension, and you'll be earning points towards the grass airdrop, which should be coming this summer. And then finally, if you guys want to trade with me live in Discord, I alerted this before the video, so check out my Discord down below. Thanks.